Hey friends, I went on a miniature book haul. Let's see what I got. I really love that book, but I will give it a chance and see. Kindle, I downloaded originality 5 out of 5. I am excited to share with you the newest book that I read. Yep. Oh my God, I just met my girl. So honestly, I went on this book haul because I was going to get The King's List by Jade Presley, and I was like at Barnes and Noble, and I was like, I'm not about to get this book. It didn't look as good in person, so I went to TJ Maxx, which is right next door to Home Goods. I skipped over Home Goods, went to TJ Maxx, and I found these books. So I went to Second and Charles because I was looking for this book in particular. I saw it on Instagram a few times, and this book is kind of old, not old, but it came out 2025, and I saw it as book of the month at Barnes and Noble, and I wasn't paying the original price of this book. It was cute and all, but it is fantasy. So I went to Second and Charles to see if they had it. Lo and behold, they had this book, and it was marked for $9.95 in the used section. But I had a coupon for $5 off any purchase. Like any purchases that you get didn't have to be a limit. So I was like, this is the one. I looked and saw if they had anything else that day. They did not. So this book ended up being $5.95 with my coupon. I love to catch a good sale. And this one, it is when one makes a fairy bargain, one must prepare to pay the price. So this is about, it's called the Rose Bargain. This is about a high society girl expected to bargain for qualities that will win them suitors. So every citizen of England is granted one bargain for their immortal faith queen. I love the color of this. And I saw it on Instagram and I really wanted it, so I'm excited about that one. Hopefully it's good. Y'all know I'm a hard critic for fantasy, but I feel like I'm gonna like that one. This one was from Second and Charles for $3, and I got this on a different day, but I'm gonna just share with y'all now. It's called One True Loves, and she looks like me, I think. Y'all see it? Oh, I'm just being delusional with the braids and the sunglasses. Okay, girl, she cute. Anyways, Lenora Bennett has always been a force, a star artist and a style icon in her high school. This is young adult, by the way. She's a master in stubble art of not giving a blank. Well, you know what? But by now that graduation is here, she is a little less sure. She's heading to NYU in the fall with a Scarlet U, undeclared, written underneath her chest. Her parents have been reminding her that Black kids don't have the luxury of figuring it out as they go. They have to be 110% prepared but it's a lot of pressure to be her ancestors' wildest dream. So I love this. Leonore's not even sure what her dreams are yet. So when her family embarks on a post-graduation Mediterranean cruise, y'all know I love a cruise, her friend Tessa is sure Leonore is in for a whirlwind romance, but Leonore knows that doesn't happen to girls like her. So cruise, graduation, not giving F. Young adult, though, I don't know about young adult, but it's a romance, like young adult romance. We'll see how that goes. That was $3. This one I got from Dollar Tree for $1. And I got this in purpose of tearing the pages out to make like a book banner and a book tablecloth for my book club retreat. But I ended up reading a synopsis, and I can't tear this book up. This book was $1.50, and originally it is $28 from Barnes and $37 in Canada. This book came out 2023, and it is about a sweeping novel about one boy's unique gift and a childhood love that will complicate the fate of his community and country. So, the Great Reclamation. This is about a fishing village in a beautiful 20th century coastal Singapore is in the yearning years of the British rule. He is a gentle boy who is not much interested in fishing, preparing to spend his days with his neighborhood girl. So they discover that his unique ability to locate bountiful, movable islands that no one else can find. He feels a new sense of obligations and possibilities, something to offer the community and impress this spirited girl he has come to love. So this is like a coming of age, it seems like, romance. And I couldn't tear this book up, y'all. I couldn't tear the pages out of it. I did end up getting a book that I did not care for, but I'm not going to disclose the book, but I did have to tear it out. I read it, but I didn't like it, and I needed a book to make the banner. It says book retreat, and then make the tablecloth, which I'll show y'all whenever the time being for that book retreat too. So I needed a book. That was the book, not this new book that I didn't read. Yeah. So I got this one from TJ Maxx. It's a little beat up, but it is meant to be beat up because this is Archer's voice. And I know I'm late to the party with this one, but this one is an annotated special edition. So you get the version of the editor's annotations in the side. So it's encouraged to annotate with this book, and I will annotate. This book is about Archer's voice, and it is, I don't know what this book is about. I just want to go in blindly with this book and not know what it's about and just read it and just annotate with the book and figure it out as I go. I don't know when I'm going to get to it, but I got it on sale for $6 at TJ Maxx. This one, I know y'all seen all over the place. It's like people love it or hate it. Quicksilver, and I think it's like a dark fantasy book. And I was like, I don't know. This was in the clearance department at TJ Maxx, and this is, don't touch the sword, don't touch the key, do not open the gate. So 24-year-old. Okay, I'm not about to read all of this. Everybody has read Quicksilver except for me. This book is thick, but I got it for $7 at TJ Maxx. It is a paperback. It is a little lived in. It looked like Quicksilver. This one was from Ollie, and I haven't read any books by her before. Catherine Center. And I feel like I should because I'm a romance girl and she does great romances. And I just picked one that was on sale. So it was $4.99. And it's called Hello Stranger. Love isn't blind. It's just a little blurry. Sadie Montgomery never saw that was coming. Never saw what was coming, literally. One minute she was celebrating the biggest achievements of her life, placing as a finalist in the North American Poetry Society competition. The next, she's lying in a hospital being diagnosed with probably temporary conditions known as face blindness. She can see, but every face she looks at now is a jumbled puzzle of disconnected features. Imagine trying to read a book upside down in another language. This is Sadie's new reality in every face she sees. So, Hello Stranger. Last but not least, I got that for $4.99. This one I got for $6.99 at TJ Maxx. More Than You Ever Know. And this is a Good Morning America's pick. In this book, it says, A drama about a woman caught leading or living a double life after one husband murders the other. A true crime writer who's obsessed with telling her story. The masterful work of literary suspense marks the debut of an extraordinary new writer. Thriller. And I got another book that I got too from TJ Maxx. Already scanned it in. This one, it was $6.99. A 40-Year Kiss. And this was a pretty one. And I've never seen it before. And it says, Carly and Vivian parted ways just after 4 years of marriage. Too many problems, too many struggles, and even though the love didn't quite die. When Charlie returns to Wisconsin 40 years later, he's not sure what he'll find. He is sure of one thing. He must try to reconnect with Vivian to pick up the broken pieces of their past. But 40 years is a long time. And 40 years of other relationships, 40 years of building new lives, 40 years of long-held regrets, mistakes, and painful secrets. And accomplished exploration of starting over and Sunset Triumphs. A 40-Year Kiss is a novel in a traditional Keith, I don't know, Nicholas Butler. And this has sprayed edges, but not too much. Doing a little bit, but not much. So that is all of my books that I recently got in this haul, y'all. Have y'all read any of these books? And y'all see I'm a hardcover girl. Hardcovers. All hardcovers. Except for one. That Quicksilver. But I go for the hardcovers and I go for a sale.